that I would love to go back to is my childhood. And my childhood, because I had such an amazing time with my mom and dad. They come from different cultures, but I had to embrace both of them. My Filipino side, my French side, and at the same time, I grew up sa Macau. So meron ako ng Chinese also. So I learned Chinese, and at the same time, after Chinese, I also went to a Portuguese school. So it was a lot to embrace, but I really learned so much. And what I learned is that we all have different traditions, cultures. Thank you.
What the laugh?
There are many lessons I've learned during this pandemic. I feel like I've become a woman during this pandemic. I became 26 years old. I faced a lot of challenges. I went from having no team to being my own style team to being my own financial supporter to being my #1 rooter, and that is one of the biggest.
Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel. Medyo madakdak siya, no? I mean, maboka. So, magaling magsalita. Alright, so, anong tingin ko dito sa preliminary interview na to? Iisipin ko, perfect yung, interview na to. Kaya lang, nakaano yung questions eh. May caption kung ano yung tanong. So, from being perfect without knowing the question, iba na. Kasi kung alam mo yung question at yung sinasabi niya, i-relate mo yun, medyo malayo yung ibang sagot niya eh, sa mga questions. Or, medyo hindi ganun ka lalim. May kababawan ng konti. Halimbawa, yung sinabi niya na, what is a phenomenal woman like for you? I think that was the question. At ang sagot niya doon ay being a Filipina who is morena. Okay. A phenomenal woman has something to do with color. Paano kung nasa US ka and you are a phenomenal woman? So you will be like what? The faired skin? Hindi masyadong akma yung mga sagot. Although, sinabi kong almost perfect kasi without listening to the question, without you knowing the question, ang galing niyang magsalita, plansado yung mga words, yung pag-deliver niya ay smooth at hindi siya nagbabakel. Right after the question, may isasagot talaga siya. But come to think of it, ano ba yung tanong? Alright. Going back dun sa 2018 Binibining Pilipinas stint niyan about the Build program, kung tutuusin, if you really had studied so much for the Q&A, yung isang kung tutuusin general information that time, dapat alam mo. Kasi even siguro yung mga teenager, alam na yung Build program nung time na yon, kasi it was starting even before the pageant or the Binibining Pilipinas. So again, yung pagsasalita niya, I find it really good, almost perfect, napaka-articulate pakinggan, but there is a problem. May tanong kasi, hindi lang tayo pwedeng dada ng dada. That is the problem. Almost perfect sa pagsasalita. So magandang representative to pag ganyan. Kaya lang, did you ever listen carefully sa tanong? That is a problem. Alright, dun sa forma niya, sa dresses niya, sa gown, long gown, everything, dun sa final, I find Sandra also very gorgeous, very elegant. The way she walks is like, wow, magaling. Walang alangang lakad, walang alangang dala ng damit, at walang look at her style dito. Napakaganda niya, 'di ba? Ang galing ng damit din. Okay. Kaya lang the problem is you don't perfect na sana. Kaya lang, come on. Can you wait for others to appreciate what you are, who you are? Kung ano yung suot mo, kung gaano ka kagaling, gaano ka kaganda, before you even flaunt on it yourself. You know what I mean? Yun yung nagkulang eh. So, almost perfect din siya doon. Alright? Kaya napakaganda talagang representative siya. Sana sa ating, sa upcoming Miss Universe 2020, I don't know where. So, perfect representative, kaya lang may kulang sa napaka-common sense na aspeto minsan. look at that. Medyo ano siya eh, flaunting like, hey, this is my first time, this is the make of this designer and so on and so forth. Medyo yung mga nagtatanong siguro, medyo nayabangan na sa kanya doon. So that's another minus point dun sana sa napakagaling niyang pagdadamit. At syempre din dun sa finals, yung yellow gown niya. That is a problem. Kaya hindi siya nanalo. But I'm telling you, almost perfect representative sana siya. Napakagaling. She is actually representing Taguig City. Alright? Una, if you are representing a certain municipality sana, iisipin mo na I am not bringing my name. Kasi etong Miss Universe ngayon, it is not just you as a candidate. They are representing a certain municipality or city. So sana, inisip niya na there is Taguig sa kanyang sash. So almost perfect na sana siya, kaya lang hindi niya maisip na I have to carry the name of my city. And whatever actions I have to do, ay magre-reflect doon sa dala-dala kong pangalan. Hindi niya naiisip yon. So, perfect sana siya na maging representative ng Philippines sa Miss Universe. Kaya lang, pagdating sa Miss Universe contest, dala-dala naman niya ang Philippines. At kung tutuusin, ang dami niyang hindi alam about the Philippines. First of all, yung tinanong siya na ano ba yung native product na pwedeng i-promote. Come on, ang sinagot niya ay bench. Oh, okay. So kasi yung mga materials daw na ginawa or na ginamit ng bench ay actually, Filipino material din. But native products eh. So parang isang brand na known ang Italy, isang brand na known ang Philippines, it doesn't make sense. There are a lot of products na pwede niyang isagot sana. Alright, so dun siya nagkulang uli, yung, pagiging Filipino niya ay kulang. Alright, hindi niya alam kung ano yung mabuhay. It's nice na alam niya. Okay. Alright, so she's good. She is really good. Almost perfect. Kaya lang may pagkukulang sa mga ibang aspeto. Isa pa ay yung idea na other than being perfect in all those aspects, parang siguro yung mga judges may nakita sa kanya na hindi ganun ka-visible. May naramdaman na hindi visible. So it's not just the physical beauty na dapat taglay ng isang beauty queen. Kailangan din syempre ay kung ano yung panloob mong aspeto. Alright? Kailangan yung sincerity mo, as a person. Not necessarily it should come out, but that should be felt by, people na nakakasalamuha natin. Alright? So this is a kind of lesson na before you even try to represent a certain or attempt to represent our country, laki ka ng ibang lugar. Okay? So there are more Filipinas who are really deserving because they know much more of our country. Alright? Like yung Q&A, that is sa 2018, nagtaka ako na hindi niya alam yung build na yon. So that's not being a Filipina of her. Dun siya nagkulang. But other than that, I would say na pag napunan niya yun lahat, she could be a perfect Miss Universe candidate that would represent our country. Magaling mag-construct. But listen to the questions rather. Thank you. And if you are, if you have other opinions or different than my opinion, go ahead, please write it down in the comment section below. Nakakatuwa palang gumawa ng mga reaction video because I am also learning something for myself pag nakikinig ng mga Q&A na ganito. And yeah, that's nice. After all, mental health ang kanyang ina-advocate at sana yung mga abuses na naranasan niya ay hindi yun ang dahilan kung bakit medyo may pagka-bitter siya sa result ng pageant. Thank you all.